Hey guys, Caleb here with a quick review for Hellfest. This is a movie that I thought would be a really small release, just judging by the trailer and the lack of any star power, but here it is finding its way into the mainstream. So I figured I'd definitely go check it out because I'm pretty biased towards horror movies, so what could go wrong? As it turns out, it probably should have stayed a small horror release, maybe a straight to Netflix release, because I don't see why this movie has any business being shown on the big screen. It honestly felt like a straight to MTV release, especially with the characters' dialogue. You can tell it's written by people that don't understand millennials. Just the way these characters interact within the first 5-10 minutes, I was just like, I hate everybody in this movie. It's the kind of movie where all the characters think that they're witty by being sarcastic with one another and kind of being assholes to one another, but instead it's just really annoying, and there's really no character development, so I think it confuses having them be witty like that for character development. But even with me not liking the characters, there still is a story that maybe I can grasp onto. And once we go to Hellfest, I have to say, the production design is really cool. Hellfest seems like a really neat place to go to. Yeah, it seems really expensive. I don't know how they'd ever make their money back, but honestly, it seems like a really cool place to go to. And that's about the extent of the praise that I can give the movie, because the story is just so bland and tired. It's rehashes every slasher film you've ever seen, and as I was watching the movie, I kept expecting the genre twist to happen, and it just never came. Now, I will say there are at least 2 decent gory kills, but even at that, it's still pretty weak. And as I was watching the movie, I was like, there better be some gore in this movie, or else there was no redeeming quality to it at all. It did have a couple good bits of gore there, but still nothing memorable at all. And as for people saying that it's a good nostalgia trip back to the 80s slasher genre, I think if this came out in 1985, it would be a shitty movie, so just imagine how shitty of a movie it is in 2018. I think the one thing that helped me not walk away from this movie completely angry is that it does have a decent ending. But that's kind of frustrating because that ending has a decent idea to it, and the rest of the movie had no interesting ideas at all. Even though I was somewhat interested to see where the movie went in the third act, I can't say that it was interesting at all. Yeah, I can't give this anything higher than a D. It just did nothing for me. If you're looking for your slasher fix, you might get something out of it, but honestly, it just seems really cheaply made. Straight to TV movie with some cursing and a little bit of gore. Not much there. This movie and The Nun just break my heart when it comes to mainstream horror, when there's movies like A Quiet Place and Hereditary that are trying to elevate the genre. If you agree with me, leave a comment below. If you didn't agree with me, leave a comment below, and thank you for watching.